Welcome to my apartment. Well, temporarily. I'm working remotely from here and living here for a couple of months. I was a little bit hesitant to come to Cape Town just because of all the safety issues and the load shedding. But today I'm going to show you my apartment, which is in a really safe area, and it is a building that does not experience load shedding. So let's get started right over here at the entrance. It's a pretty open kind of concept. As you can see, the kitchen kind of goes into the living room, into my workspace. Only room really is the bedroom. Some beautiful views out here, actually. You can see Lion's Head. I climbed to the top of that insane hike, by the way. There's one part which is just climbing. I'll try to put pictures in. Literal climbing, and it lasts like 30 minutes. Right out here, there's this like luxury car garage or whatever. They've got a lot of security, so it definitely keeps the area somewhat safe. This way is Table Mountain, but we'll get to that in just a second. I love these. This is such a small little detail, but I love the hook at the back of the mirror for my blow dryer, hair dryer, whatever it's called. This hook is just very convenient. It's such a small thing, but I love it. Very comfortable bed. One of the best beds I've had in an Airbnb, honestly. I've been sleeping amazing, but honestly, I'm the kind of person that could sleep on the floor, so I guess it doesn't really take much for me. Right over here, oh, I guess I missed the closet. Nothing really too interesting in here, but it does exist. Next thing is going to be the washroom, as you can see. Nice big shower. This is the area where I kind of get ready in the morning. Storage down here, but oh, I guess I should close that. Not too much to see over there. So leaving the washroom, first thing we're going to see over here is the kitchen. Nice views from the kitchen as well, actually. You can see, what is it called again? Lion's Head over here. Very spacious kitchen, probably favorite kitchen I've ever had. I guess we can do a little bit of a kitchen tour. So we've got the fridge over here, very big fridge, which is awesome to have in an Airbnb, so I can do all my meal prep and stuff. I basically meal prep in containers like these. This is actually defrosting. Maybe I'll take this out in a little bit. That's nice to have. I also have a freezer down here. That's nice for my own meal prep as well. Lots of like frozen vegetables and stuff that I like to keep in here. So pretty convenient. Also, this is probably the best cutting board I've ever had in an Airbnb. Very thick. I don't know. I feel like Airbnb sometimes has kind of bad kitchen appliances, but this one's pretty good. Anyway, this is a nice rack with like all the seasonings and whatnot, a few different cups and stuff. Down here, you can see I've got a washing machine. There is no drying in this apartment, but still having a washing machine is nice to have. Cleaning supplies, I guess. I don't really know. All these cabinets don't really have anything super interesting. I do have as you can see, I have a dishwasher, which is great because I do not like to wash my dishes. Right over here, we're getting to the living room area. Oops, almost tripped on the couch. We've got couch over here, nice white couch, it's a miracle, haven't dirtied it at all. And nice big TV. I haven't really watched anything on here actually, now that I think about it, but I have it if I did want to watch something. Beautiful floor to ceiling windows. I love that. I love having the corner apartment as well because I've had floor to ceiling before, but I haven't had it where I actually get the floor to ceiling windows on the corner, which I feel like really adds to the situation. But over here, I've got my workspace. So let's get into the workspace a little bit more because I definitely spend quite a lot of time there. This is the workspace as I'm working. Always some nice views over here of Table Mountain and Lion's Head. But let's focus on the workspace. So as you can see, I've got a MacBook, main work device, I suppose. And I also have a monitor, a portable monitor. I used to actually buy monitors at each location, but it's a bit annoying because there's a bit of time before you can actually get a monitor delivered and there's that whole hassle. So I decided to go for a portable monitor, which does take up it does take up space in my luggage, but I figured it was worth it. I've got this Apple keyboard, mouse. I want to get a different mouse, but anyway, this is the one I have right now. Mic is essential. If you do video calls, this is great to have so that you have good lighting pretty much anywhere you want to sit. So that's pretty much it for the workspace. I have some accessories here, but let's head out to the balcony. I think this is probably the best part with the beautiful views. Coming out here, you can see Table Mountain over on this side. As we saw before, Lion's Head over on this side. And yeah, just a little bit of an area to sit over here. You can see the apartment from out here. Always beautiful. One thing about the building, they have great 24/7 security. Obviously, that's not something that I can show you, just letting you know, but that is good in terms of safety here. You can see the courtyard. There's a pool out there. We can go visit it real quick. Leg press is really solid for an apartment gym. Couple machines, lat pull down, some dumbbells, and the rowing machine. So yeah, pretty decent gym for an apartment. It depends. I've seen good apartment gyms before, but yeah, it's decent for a little workout. This apartment is in Gardens, which is a super safe area. And as I said, this specific building never had load shedding areas. There are like specific areas on the map that just don't get the load shedding. And I guess it's just a lucky thing where this building doesn't get load shedding. So that's really cool. Right now there isn't load shedding anyway. I don't think there has been for a year. But if that ever did happen, again, wouldn't happen in this building. So that's awesome to have for the Airbnb. I'll show you some night views of this apartment as well because it looks awesome. In terms of pricing, I'll put the exact pricing up. I think it's around 1,800 USD per month. I'm also here peak summer season, summer in the southern hemisphere. Pricing from what I saw on the Airbnb website seemed definitely higher because it's peak season compared to winter here. But a cool apartment, very safe area. Cape Town's definitely more expensive than other cities in South Africa. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you did and you want to see more videos here in Cape Town or in other cities that I'm living in,